I can't be attracted to someone good and available. I have had such a problem since forever. I have met a good guy, he's got everything every girl could want. He is good-looking, hard-working, ambitious, thoughtful and kind. He likes me. I was nice to him and showed him interest. I thought I would like him, but I can't feel the attraction to him. I don't get myself. I can't feel anything if someone is available and good. I am super into someone when the situation is uncertain or when it is more like a secret. In-depth sexual person, maybe not with super crazy libido, but I still have it. I can feel attraction. I care about others, I love people so much, but I am so shallow when it comes to relationships. I am flirty AF, I can't commit to anyone, because I can't feel anything deep. I don't want to use anybody. I am scared of intimacy, I always push everyone away if they want to get closer to me or I just don't talk to them about my thoughts, secrets and past, but at the same time I can't feel deep emotions and commit when it comes to love relationships. It is not only about being scared, but also this inability. Every smart girl would fucking want this guy and also the other one I was dating. It was the same situation. I don't why, I hate myself for it, but I even felt some kind of disgust when he was touching me. I can't feel the emotional connection. I hate that I can't control it. Why am I like that? Can anyone relate? Is it my attachment style or something else? Like I said before, it is not only because I am scared, but I just can't. Or maybe I am delusional and I deny it because of the fear. I have no clue. I deleted my old nudes account. I posted nudes on here like many others. I didn't show my face, and initially it started from major insecurity, body dysmorphia, and a lack of intimacy in my relationship that contributed to it all. Plus being a little kinky and curious. Immediately, NSFW Reddit became my sweetest escape and most reliable coping mechanism to a life that was bringing me a lot of pain at the time. I became addicted to every aspect of it. I was hitting #1 post in the subs, interacting a ton. I also realized this exhibitionist fun could benefit me a lot if I turned it into income. So I did that for a bit, and it changed my experience, but the core of it remained, and that was, I didn't just share my body, I made connections. I quickly learned that men on the porn side of Reddit are lonely and seeking intimacy in the form of conversation just as much as they are horny. I posted and chatted while going through the toughest heartbreak of my life. I was so vulnerable. Sometimes I regret it. Sometimes I cringe. Sometimes I wonder if the doxer is going to try and hurt me again. But overall, my time doing that has left a mark on me that I never thought would be this deep. Skipping some context, I drifted away. Was anxious about some things. Deleted my account. Returning to Reddit now, and potentially being seen as a pervert already getting a temp ban from a sub, as I navigate WTF I'm doing in the land of text posts is a humbling, fascinating experience while it saddens me at same time. I miss feeling seen. And I miss the community of people around me. The individuals I got to know and came to appreciate over time were kind, respectful, thoughtful, intelligent, introspective, funny. We laughed while we jerked off, yes. They were horny, but they were real. Because I was real with them. I'm dramatic and pathetic. Lol. It was just such an intense and pivotal time for me. I can't deny how desensitized I am to sexual themes. The way I think. The thoughts on my mind. It's messing with me on an intrusive level. Like, maybe I'm still as broken as I came, just now in a different way. I caught my husband looking at my old nudes. First of all, I don't want to sound like I'm coming off in a negative way about this. I'm just in my feelings about my weight gain over the years. The other day husband was looking at my nudes when I was 22 years old when we first met. I looked back at those old photos and I miss my body. My body was literally perfect. I remember I used to get complimented all the time for the way I looked. He didn't do anything wrong. I'm not upset with him. He tells me I'm beautiful now more than ever, but that's a lie. I have eyes. He's just supposed to tell me that 'cause he's my spouse. Now it's 4 years later after we met. I'm about 65 pounds heavier. But I also had a baby, so I'm not gonna be that hard on myself. I'm only 5 months PP, so I get it. I'm not just gonna lose all this weight right now. But the weight gain started way before pregnancy, 135 pounds before pregnancy. I miss being a size 00. I went shopping for new jeans last month and I had to keep trying on new jean sizes. When I reached size 10 and I still couldn't button up my jeans, I started crying in the store and gave up and left. I just didn't want to keep trying on sizes higher and then not have it fit, or even if I finally got to the size I would still be crying knowing my jean size is most likely over 13. The department store employees started laughing at me when I started crying. I hope one day I can go back to a body I feel more comfortable in. I'm not comfortable in my current body. I'm not used to my arms jiggling, I'm not used to my thighs touching, I'm not used to having a double chin. I'm glad it's been cold this summer because I hate wearing revealing clothes that show my big flappy bird arms. I went to the gym today and they offer this body mass test that gives you your body fat percent and weight and everything. I was wrong about my weight. I'm currently 156 pounds. My home scale sucks and the last time I weighed myself was 3 months ago until today. Wrapped my dick in a banana leaf for a week. I get a lot of unwanted erections with dribbly pre-cum. So by the end of the day my underpants normally stink like a sun-dried condom and my dick does too. Regular soap just doesn't quite get rid of the smell anymore. Now, my grandma was part Islander, and she always used to cook with banana leaves. It made meat really sweet and moist. She used to wrap warts in the banana skin too and said it healed wounds. So I figured I'd give my wife a bit of a surprise before one of our infamous Saturday night sex sessions and use a banana leaf to clean up the smell of my dong and make it taste a bit nicer, just in case she wanted to put it in her mouth. I wrapped it up gently on a Monday with electrical tape allowing the end to be open so it didn't block my piss hole and took it off on a Friday. However, my dick didn't look clean at all when I took it off. It was covered in white bleeding papules with snotty-looking fluid. For anyone interested in a scientific experiment, do not repeat this one. It is just not worth it. I've cheated in every relationship I've ever been in. I, 21F, have cheated on every partner I've had since high school, being roughly 6 to 7 relationships. Some were impulsive, some were carefully thought out and planned around my partners, others stemmed from selfishness, being too scared to break up, and some I felt so guilty about I confessed. I've either had multiple partners or emotionally/physically cheated on the one. The reasons range from insecurity, boredom, ego, general urges or resentfulness towards my partner. My last relationship was probably my most relentless, with both me and the boyfriend cheating on each other tens of hundreds of times over a period of 2 years. Since that ended, I've stick to casual hookups and nothing more. I hate the person I am when I cheat on someone that at the end of the day, was just looking for love like me. I also hate myself when cheating on a partner who did it first instead of leaving. I decided not to date until I can understand my behavior and work through my insecurities, even if that takes me years of therapy and self-reflection. My ADHD also plays a role, not an excuse, on my behavioral actions and impulses, so I want to learn how to control that as well before jumping into the dating pool. Before I close, I want to add 2 of my strongest opinions from being a serial cheater. All cheating is cheating, no matter how minor. Girls kissing girlfriends, friendly flirting, etc. Whether I was dancing with a stranger in a bar or making overly friendly small talk with a coworker, I knew what I was doing. If someone cheats on you, they do not love you. I've told countless partners I love them while cheating knowing I didn't. Cheating is always enacted from pure selfishness decided against your partner's wishes, knowing it will cause hurt to them. That's something you do when you don't love someone, and love has no room for selfishness. That is my confession. Thank you to anyone who took the time to read.